Hi guys, it's Lace by Lex and I am back finally with this wig review. So we are going to get into this wig about how I got it, where I got it from, the cost because it is very cost efficient, which I know you ladies are going to love, and basically what I would wear this with, how I would wear it, how long you can wear this wig for. So boom, first thing, where did I get this wig from? So I remember being on Instagram, and you know how they have the promoted ads. I was on Instagram searching, also warning, someone's gonna walk in the room. Don't focus on them, I'm all you need to see. Okay? So anyway, I saw this video, clip actually about the website on Instagram. And I went to click on it and went to the shop area of the website. And there is where I saw that it had a variety of goods. And this is something that I believe is very similar to a website that you all know as Amazon, that sells a variety of commercial goods ranging from nail polish to like lawn mowers, like anything possible. So this is something I definitely felt, okay, I found another Amazon, let me check it out. I don't necessarily buy wigs from Amazon. I tend to go to AliExpress for those type of things. I don't know why. It isn't any more trustworthy than Amazon, but that's what I like to do. But anyway, typed into the search bar a platinum blonde ombre wig. And you can switch that, it didn't really matter, it still brought me the same thing, but I typed that in and I was necessarily looking for something that was a bob length, whether it was the Beyonce cut bob when she had platinum blonde for EXO, or the Kim Kardashian blonde lob that she had, but I was looking for something that was platinum blonde. And I saw a variety of things, but this is something that definitely stuck out to me because it reminds me of a unit from Friday Night Hair called GLS 22. And that unit is basically a middle part as well. Silky texture, is very long, it's about 30 inches. This I would say is about probably like 28 inches, and I'm very short by the way. So that's coming to the top of my waist. So not even the top of my waist, it's top of my waist. But this is about 28 inches that I have on right now. I haven't really done anything to the part at all. So that's the one thing that I would say is a drawback, because I have an eddy. I don't necessarily like the way the part looks, but I can move it forward enough for it to cover it. But this is something that I definitely thought, okay, this stands out to me, I'm going to buy this product. I put it in my shopping cart and I went to go, do the shipping, and what I noticed is that for the different commercial goods you have on the link of the website, you're going to see that it ranges. So for instance, wigs might come for 2 to 3 days, might come in and be shipped and sent to your house, and then kitchenware would be 3 to 5 days, or luggage would be 3 to 6 days, and it would range based on whatever product it was you were ordering. So for wigs in particular, it was 2 to 3 days, but I had happened to buy this wig during the holiday season. So this is like, I believe I bought it the 24th as a little gift to myself, and I thought maybe I'm going to go to Africa with this wig on. I decided that I want a more natural look, more holistic look for the motherland, and I chose dreads, aka faux locks. I chose faux locks in particular, and they were beautiful, but I'll talk about that more in the Africa video that I intend to record as well. Yes, but onto the price of this wig. Without the shipping was about $5. Without the shipping, this wig was $15. So this was definitely a luck up for me. I really loved, again, the texture of the wig, because again, it reminds me of the GLS 22 unit from Friday Night Hair. You should check it out. But yes, it reminds me of that texture. I love it a lot. The only drawback that I have for this wig is that I do not like the closure. Again, like I've said already, I don't like the closure, also because it is lighter than my actual scalp, as well as the fact that in the front of the closure, if you can see it, it is bunched up. And that is something that you can always find with synthetic wigs. I really pray that you don't find that with human hair wigs, or anything, even a synthetic lace front. I hope that that's not what you find, because this wasn't necessarily a lace front. This was just a full synthetic wig. There is no actual lace that is visible for me to do any parting underneath the wig and show my actual scalp. So that's why I consider this to be a full synthetic wig. When you're looking at it to the eye, it does not look like a synthetic wig, in the fact that it is not too super glossy. Right now, this is the daylight lighting that I'm using of the morning time, because it's about, not even morning, it's about 1, going on 2. but it's not super glossy even with the light shining on it. The one thing that I do have a drawback, after a while, because synthetic hair responds to heat, your body gives off heat, it begins to tangle, and that is one thing that I do not like. But all wigs, even human hair wigs, do tangle, so that is something I expected. Even synthetic hair especially tangles. But I love the color of it. I like the way the color is blending from the ombre. So at the top, I thought this was black when I was ordering it, but that is more of a chestnut brown, and I didn't necessarily think of the brown and blonde pairing to be something that I would consider doing. But now that I have the wig, it makes for a very nice ombre. And even for a synthetic wig, I would love for my actual human hair sew-ins and wigs to be that blended going into the ombre, so I really appreciate that. This is something, again, that I definitely enjoy the texture of. I tend to wear a lot of yaki hair, unless I'm wearing human hair, of course. But I do like the texture of yaki hair for a synthetic wig. It gives off an impression of natural African American hair. And mine was honey blonde that I got it in. But this, I'm living for the texture. Again, for the most part, it stays sitting like this. I've worn it to the back already. I've definitely done the ear tuck, the hey, how you doing? Ear tuck, the ear tuck to the front, the ear tuck to the back, the double ear tuck. But yes, I've definitely been having fun with this wig. I've done the swoop to one side, which I really enjoy. This to me gives off a very natural look if you do a parting of tucking part of it behind the ear and keeping part of it in the front. I love the way that looks. If you gel your edges down, that would be so bomb. And also, the braids underneath this wig aren't huge. They aren't chunky. I did four medium-sized braids, 2 big braids in the back, and you don't see any like humpish behavior from the wig, which is something that I know a lot of people who struggle with braiding have. I basically just bunched the hair all up in one and braided it, pinned it down. And for these in the front, at least I did actual cornrows to the best of my ability. Again, I can't catch them in the front, but I definitely can catch them enough to braid the hair. In the back, I did the 2 cornrows kind of, and I stopped midway and made it into just a regular braid, French braid. But yes, this wig, I think out of 1 to 10, I want to give this wig in quality at least, I want to say a 7. The only reason why I say that is because the shedding, even though it's a synthetic wig, it's kind of a lot for me. It's not crazy in shedding, but again, I hate it. The experience of having to go to the bathroom and feeling you pull a hair out of your butt, and ladies know what I'm talking about, is weird. I don't like it. So shedding definitely makes me a little upset, but that's just me. If you can deal with a little bit of shedding in the beginning, after a while it does definitely slow down. I've had this wig for about 3 to 4 days now. And it's definitely slowed down. I like it so far. So 1 out of 10, about a 7. A, B, C, D, E, F range. This is about a B, B+. But yes, what I would wear this with, I have on like a business casual outfit. But basically I just have on medium colored, what you call these, high-waisted pants, jeans. And then I just have this shirt that ties in the front. You wrap it around, tie it. I have this on. I'm actually going to a funeral today, but the theme of the funeral is not to be sad and not to wear dark colors. So that's why I decided to pick this outfit of the day. And this is something that once I go in and conceal that, because that's not leaving the house like this. Once I go in and conceal that, everything should be gooch. I'm not actually putting any makeup on today, but might put some heels on. Toes gonna be on. Brick Dad, Brick City, Brick Cheney. But I'm gonna be cute at least. And hopefully I'm just hopping in the car and hopping back out the car. So this was my wig review. Again, this is the Platinum Blonde unit, ombre unit from Light in the Box. Definitely go check it out, ladies. It's cost efficient. I suggest it is a B on my grading level. It is a 7 from 1 to 10. I love it so far. And I can give you guys, if you want, a short Instagram update video on it for a week. From now. This is a wig that I definitely, that's the one thing I want to say before I leave. This is a wig that I definitely think that can last you a good 2 weeks if you treat it well. Don't fall asleep in it. Don't do excessive, brushing or combing. But you can definitely get some wears out of this wig. This is not something that I would encourage to wear for a month or go on any vacations with. But if you want to go out on a super nice day out of nowhere, you want to feel a little bougie, you want to pull your inner BB out, you go ahead and you put this wig on, and this is definitely giving me all types of beauty, and I'm loving it because with the tan, it's complementing. So yes, that is all, ladies. I really hope that you like this video, and if there's some fellas watching this, hey sis, I hope you like this video as well. Definitely cop this wig, and definitely wait and stay tuned for my Africa video, which I hope is not as long as this one. This is about 11 minutes going on 12. Sorry, but yeah, hopefully I can just give you the videos, the snapshots, everything of the trip, and do a voiceover for you. So stay tuned for that, and hope to see you guys later. Bye. Lace by legs. Diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell.